What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because I think we made a deck that could genuinely be a part of the meta with having very few cards that are within the meta at this point, if that makes any sense, okay? Evolution for this week's faction booster opens up a realm of opportunities and options for different cards that you can play. This deck is super fun to play, and it actually plays as if it is a real deck. So guys, go grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. We're going to be jumping right into a game here, once again showcasing a new deck that you guys could play on the ladder this week and this week only. So we've been playing around with a couple different key cards for this week, all within Dark Domain. We rocked Reaper, we've rocked Crystalmancer, we've rocked Hex, and we are now trying to put them a little bit more together. My goal is to find a deck that actually works this week. Okay, you can always play around with some different cards and throw in unique combinations and go out to the ladder and find random wins. 100%. It's always going to be a possibility in the realm of possibilities. But I want to make a deck that looks and feels like it fits in the meta, that you actually can feel confident playing in a variety of different situations against a variety of different opponents, okay? So in this deck, you feel a little bit more comfortable. Boreas, Hex, Crystal with Pretzel, as well as Dryad, okay? So Crystalmancer for the bosses, more or less. Hex and Boreas for the waves, basically. Then Pretzel helps with the slow. Dryad helps with the upgrading. Already we're in a very nice spot. Okay, we've got a Hex right in the middle there, next to a buff tile. We've got a Boreas on that buff tile. And we're going to continue to try and level up that middle Hex to as high a rank as possible, because that is where most and the majority of our damage is going to come from, okay? Tribunal with 25 seconds to go is something that makes me a little bit nervous, but I think we should be in a pretty good spot. And if we look at Bro 21's deck, it's a little bizarre to say the least, okay? He's got Inquisitor, level 9, not great. Sword level 9, pretty good, okay? He's got Banshee in there. I almost never see Banshee. I think Banshee is a part of Dark Domain. That would make sense, right? But I don't think he knows how to play him necessarily. Let's see how Tribunal does. He took a hit. We didn't. Love that. Banshee only hits, like, it has a little tiny radius. It only hits things near to them, near to it. So that that Banshee at, like, the front, as close to my board as possible, isn't going to hit anything. It's going to have like 0 damage by the end of this game, because it literally isn't it's not hitting those monsters at all. 0, 0, 0, 0. So a little bit interesting, but Sword as well as Inquis is always going to be a good combination. So we're not writing him off yet. We're going to see how we can do. So I combined out a bunch of things right there. We do have our Crystalmancer on a debuff tile, but it's still in a very good location. 2 Crystalmancers on a rank 3 Hex, with a Boreas next to it. Now that's a rank 3 Crystalmancer. I like it a lot, okay? And we really just want that Hex to go to 4, to go to 5, 6, 7, eventually, and just kind of cruise from there. And with Gorgon, I absolutely love when Gorgon's coming in, because we're going to have plenty of time to take it out. The freezing of the rocks doesn't really matter to me. It's not gonna make a difference, right? So we can kind of take this opportunity to build a little bit of mana. We could fill our board if we want to, but we're not really worried about his sword. He doesn't have any swords on his board doing anything anyway. So I think we're actually kind of just chilling for the foreseeable future. So guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you're going and checking out all the other platforms that I post on as well. We're making shorts daily, under 60-second videos that I'm really, really excited about. We post them to TikTok, Facebook, as well as YouTube. If you have not checked those out on those other platforms, give them some love, show them some love. It always helps me continue making the videos that you guys enjoy so much. And if you're going to make any in-game purchase, make sure that you guys are going through my games and using code Beach that's on the pole over there. I got to back it up a little bit so the finger's still there. Use code Beach. Totally free. Helps support the channel once again. But all right. Bedlam in a minute and 10. We now have a rank 4 Hex. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving it. We're just building mana. We're hanging. Pretzel's doing his thing. I'm looking at his board. I'm like, you know, I'm not too worried. I think he's just trying out Banshee. So now he has a Banshee that's actually worthwhile. That guy's actually hitting stuff. But unfortunately, he's got that 5-stack rank 4 Banshee that's been so utterly useless. All it's doing is taking absorbs away from the useful Banshee and evolving because of evolution, again, taking away upgrades from the useful Banshee as well. So definitely not the best spot in the world for him. But look at our board, fellas. High-ranking Pretzel's, high-ranking Crystal's, high-ranking Boreas's, as far as the eye can see. And since we only have Dryad and not Harlequin, we're basically just going to rank everything out as much as we can. I'm going to try and level up that Boreas that's on the Hex eventually. And it is more, if you're playing this deck, it is more important to have Boreas on Hex rather than Crystal on Hex. But having both helps, certainly. Just something to mention. But 1 second here. Here comes Bedlam. How are we going to do? How's he going to do? He doesn't have a shield or anything. Bedlam, we took it out. Is he going to get switched? No, he is not. He hit the Shriek and took out Bedlam before taking a hit. Even though his board looks a little crazy, he's absolutely still hanging in there. And guys, don't you worry. If you guys know the process by now, I don't always do videos like this, but when I make a video of a replay first, of course, if you can't tell, it's a replay first, the second game of today's video is going to be live. So I'm going to be playing this deck totally live as soon as this game is over so that you guys get a feel of the chaotic nature that it is while I'm actually playing. But 30 seconds until Gorgon. We now have a rank 5 Hex. I think for me, I really only want 1 Hex. I want that 1 Hex, super high ranking, throw it around Boreas's. Ideally, it's in those middle 3. Kind of like where you want to put the Harbinger for Cultist. Those 3 tiles, that's where I want Hex as well, so that I can get the maximum amount of units attached to my Hex. If it's in a corner, it's the best case you get 2. If it's in the middle, best case you get 4. Double the best case, right? Gorgon is gonna freeze some Banshees. But he's going to take it out no problem. I have no doubt that he's going to take it out no problem. Now we've got our gadget ready to go. We now have a rank 4 Crystalmancer on that Hex. We've got a couple of Dryads. I'm going to level up that Boreas eventually. There we go. Going to hit my gadget right there. We've got some Dryads that we can do something with. I'm going to just keep on kind of just ranking things out. But remember, Lion is on its way. There it is. You can see it right there. So you got to be aware of Lion, especially when you're not taking units out as fast as you would like. Hits my rank 4 that I literally just ranked up. Hits my rank 3 Crystalmancer. Really unfortunate right there. But what else can I do? Neither of those Crystalmancers up those rank 2s are useful, so I'm just going to rank those out. Grandmaster in 20 seconds. And realistically, what I should be doing here is building up mana, because we're not clearing our board all the way back to our portal. We're hanging in there. We're trying our best. Hex is going crazy. But we're not at the front of our portal. So Grandmaster's going to hit us best case once. Probably more than once, right? So I should really be building up mana. We've got 1,800 mana right now, which isn't amazing, but it's not terrible. Here's 8 mil. It takes away 2 of my Crystalmancers, 2 of my highest ranking Crystalmancers. They're both rank 4s. Turned it into a rank 5 Hex. Now I've got a rank 4 Dryad. He's got 3.5 to go through over there, so he is going to take a hit. We're now ranking, so now we got a rank, what is that, rank 6 Crystalmancer there. I was really hoping that would turn into, not the rank 6, but the one beneath it that's now a rank 2. I was hoping that turned into a Hex. It did not, but luckily we did get a Hex right there. If we didn't get that Hex, I think we would lose. Not saying we're going to win, but I think we would have been down and out. So with that Hex right there, I'm trying to figure out what I could level up. I want another Dryad so I can get that Boreas to 4 and then 5. Or that Hex to 4 and then 5. I don't really know. But I mean, look at how close this is. 30 seconds to go. We're going to level up that Hex. Probably not the right choice. I'm going to be honest. Because we're working on Bannerlord. The only reason we came away with the win right here, hit him with a good game, is because of Pretzel. Pretzel is a beast. Slow, damage, must need, right? If I was running this deck, I mean, I don't know. If I ran this deck but with Grindstone instead or Slow instead or something, I don't know if we would have came out on top. 3,000 crit, finally a relatively equal match in terms of crit. Decent equipment, nothing too crazy, but we did 45 million damage with our Hex. He ended up doing 50 million with his Banshee. Bro, what? I don't know how that's possible. I feel like his Banshee was doing literally nothing the entire game, but somehow he made it happen. Level 10 Inquiz, level 10 Sword. As soon as he gets that Inquiz to 11 and that Sword to 11, I think he changes his game plan. But I can't believe Banshee outdid everybody in damage. That's super weird. 25 mil for my Boreas, 15 mil for my Crystalmancer, but that's only one win in the books, fellas. One win down. Let's jump into one more, this time live, and see if we can have the same result. Back in we go, and let's get this moving. All right, so right off the bat, we're playing against level 13 Inquisitor. So this is going to be a little bit tougher of a task. This is a great start. Tougher of a task than our first opponent, to say the least, okay? High level Inquiz, I'm always a little bit nervous about. We're going to try our best. We're going to try our best. You never know what could happen, right? So you can't have those amazing wins unless you take on tough opponents and absolutely try your best. So we're going to be doing great, okay? So level 13 Inquiz, let's see. Level 5 Gadget, Legendary. Equipment's not the worst I've ever seen, okay? I forgot that Crystalmancer is also Dark Domain right now, so both of which are going to get leveled up. I'm trying to level this guy up in a bit, but I also want to do so without leaving hexes on my board, so maybe it'd be better just to do that and let it roll, let it ride. I'm just going to level up a couple of those guys. 44 seconds. He is doing Kingdom of Light, or Night of Light, I should say. And he's only got the one Inquisitor on his board going up against Tribunal. So he's in a really good spot. Even if he takes a hit, which I don't think he will, but even if he took a hit, it wouldn't be that devastating to him, to where if we take a hit, we're going to lose half of our units, which is really tough. But I have a little bit of faith. Let's see. He doesn't have Hunter's Jacket, right? He doesn't have Hunter's Jacket. So I think we should be in a good spot to take out Tribunal before it hits. Crystalmancer really does. It still surprises me how much damage Crystalmancer does. Okay, it does a very significant amount against bosses. So I think we should be able to do it. And we're right there. What is it, 50? 51, 51. Come on, baby. Don't you take a hit. Oh. Well, he took a hit too. Wow. Okay, so we got to do that. We got to do this. We got to combine those out. We've got Tamer next, which I like. Tamer I like. I'm going to do that. We're going to combine out pretty much anything that's not in this little plus here. Just do that. I want to level these guys up generically because I like having... okay, so we can do that. Crystalmancer's there. I got to level up that Boreas eventually. That's a good level up. I'm glad that that's what happened. Let's try and get this Boreas to 3. I think that'll make a big difference. Just having something really outputting a high amount of damage and having Hex just kind of start working really well. That's what I'm hoping for. So we don't really have an opportunity on leveling him up right now. We still don't. I guess we'll just do this. He's also spamming... What even are those? Enchanted monsters at me. So let's get our Hex up one time. I'm just going to combine out here. We'll do that. Then we can do that. Okay, let's have Boreas go up again. Again, Tamer is so clutch that that's what we have to deal with, because we could have a whole lot of problems if it was anything else. Bedlam would have been terrible. So most things would be really, really terrible other than Tamer. 2 seconds. I'm going to do my Crystalmancer. We're not going to have any issues whatsoever. At least we got a rank 2 Boreas. We still have a couple of hexes that we're going to try and get rid of pretty soon. Let's just merge that out. Let's merge these out. We do have a handful of pretzels, which makes me feel good. And, okay, I'm doing this. Beautiful. Let's try and get this guy a couple of Dryads. Would be amazing. And then level him up. We could, of course, just put our Crystalmancer on, or put our rank 3 on a Crystalmancer. You know what? I'm going to do it, because why the heck not? Merge these out. Another Boreas. Let's try and see when the next evolution is, just in case it hits that Hex. Because I don't want to just keep on summoning and merging and doing all this and then have a rank 1 Hex automatically get ranked up. So this guy just got ranked up, so we can keep on pushing here. Another Dryad is fine. I'm just going to do this. Another Crystalmancer. Fine by me. I guess we'll just do that for now. Another Boreas. Let's do Hex one more time. Warlock could be a little bit interesting. You know what? Because it's Warlock, I'm going to go Crystal here. I'm going to try and do Hex right at the end. Maybe we can work back towards our portal just a little bit. We're nearly there on our active ability for our gadget. 3 seconds. There's our last active. But I think we're probably going to take a hit here from Warlock. Let's see. 1.2. Okay, we did, but that's like absolutely best case. Give me a Dryad. Ooh, that would have been great if it was a Dryad. We got a couple of pretzels. Let's do Boreas first, because I just want to make sure Boreas is outputting as much attack speed as possible to couple with that Hex. We're going to do our pretzel a couple of times. If we get another Crystalmancer, bring me a Dryad. Please bring me a Dryad. Yes, sir. Rank 3 Boreas makes a big difference. Let's see if we can get one more Dryad. Would be amazing. Please. Please, baby. All right. I'm just going to do Boreas here. We're going to do that. Dryad. Ooh. This will be interesting. I'm going to go Crystalmancers. I'm going to go Pretzels. We're going to combine those out. Not a problem there. Couple more pretzels. 14 seconds. Warlock again. And look at the difference now all of a sudden. We actually look kind of solid. I'm going to do that. Going to do that. Not at all what I wanted. It actually hits a couple of crystals that weren't getting hit previously. So that's actually not the worst thing in the world. And let's see if we're going to be able to take out Warlock without taking a hit this time. 1 mil. Didn't even look like we were going to take a hit. Let's level up our pretzel. Rank 5 right there is huge. And I'm just going to try and max out my cards. And then we can figure out what we want to do next. Because I don't really have exactly what I want to do. But he's outputting a ton of damage. Our pretzels are maxed out now. I'm going to hit my gadget right here because I see a Vortex. Vortex is so dangerous. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go here. I'm going to have to make an interesting play here. I'm going to have to. Unless Evolution ranks up one of my helpful hexes, I don't really know what else my next play is going to be. Can we take out that boss, please? Take out that boss, you bum. Thank you. Work back. 17 seconds. Evolution, help me out. Rank up a hex so I can rank out a bunch of stuff. It'd be amazing. 10 seconds. Again, Tamer is saving us. We're not going to have a problem with Tamer, I have no doubt. As long as we can make it there. Going to hit my gadget. Do a little bit of damage there. Rank 5 right there. So I'm actually going to merge these out. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. We can do this. Because we've got some mana. Combine out. Combine out. So we... Hopefully Hex takes out the minions. So we don't lose here. 2 mil, 1 mil. Yeah, we should take this out. Yeah, okay, okay. We're alive. All that matters is that we are alive. We've got a bunch of random hexes that we clearly don't want. But maybe I can merge this guy down here eventually. Hex is sneaky, man. You never know. This is such a tall task in order to take this out. I'm going to hit my gadget right here. I see at least a mini boss or something. It was probably just an enchanted monster. Evolution, help me out, my friend. Help me out, Evolution. Vortex, 2 vortexes in a row. Might just... Okay, sweet. We can do that. We can do that. Ooh, That's pretty nice. Another high-ranking Boreas. I don't mind at all. We've still got this guy. This guy's not doing anything for us. He's hitting me with a good game. He absolutely may be right, but not just yet. Not quite yet. We're not done yet. Grandmaster could make for some interesting gameplay also. 10 seconds. Okay, we're going to be able to hit our gadget again. We're going to try and work back a little bit. All we can do is cross our fingers and hope that Grandmaster does interesting things. Okay, 30 million? We've got high-ranking Boreases. We've got high-ranking Crystals. We've got Pretzels slowing things down. Here comes some rank 3 merge-outs, okay. I don't think we can take out King Pudding, though, and all its minions. It's going to end up doing a lot of stuff. Rank 4 Hex, not helpful at all. 16 billion to go through. Now we're on to Grandmaster. We're going to merge out 2 rank 5s. Ooh, do I have a rank 6 anything? I do not. I'm not going to be able to get to my gadget. And that, my friends, is going to be a GG. Hit him with a good game. So we couldn't get 2 wins in this video, unfortunately. Guys got pretty good equipment, of course. Level 13 Inquisitor, level 12 Knight Statue. My deck almost looks like a real deck. His deck is a real deck. Big difference right there. But hey, you know what? This deck was super fun to play. I think if you go against something a little bit weaker, if he had a level 11 Inquiz, I think we might have been able to make something happen. Level 9 Inquiz we were able to take out. Level 13, that's a tall task. Same thing with Blade Dancer and Cultist. If they're 13 to max, I think that's a tall order. But like, look at the comparison. It's not only that he's got an Inquisitor and we've got Boreas. He's got a level 13 Inquisitor. We have a level 9 no talented Boreas. And we hung in there. 85 million damage with our Hex. If you guys have a high-level Boreas, high-level Hex, give it a try. Because I think you are going to be surprised by the outcomes. And if the card levels are a little bit closer than what I'm showcasing right now, I think you're going to be able to have a little bit more success than I did in that last game. But guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.